The bark is this.
All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. We're getting places. There we go. There's that. Perfect. Now I'm all set up. We can get that out of the way. There we go. Perfect. So these are all the teams we got gone, right? On our case break. Believe so. What up, Rick? How you doing? Let me see. We'll just check to make sure. It was nice. It was raining to start the day, and then it was it got nice, and now it's cold again. Why meh? What's going on? So we have the Nationals out, Rays out, Cardinals out, Phillies out, Yankees gone, Twins being randomized, Brewers gone, Marlins gone, Guardians gone, Red Sox and Braves. Oh, I get you. Hopefully things turn around and get a little bit better. Nothing that a little playing with some cardboard can't help, right? Hey, everybody goes through stuff, you know. Just keep your head up. Keep moving on. That's all you can do, right? Hey, you see on the far left of the screen, we're trying to fill a case of Bowman Jumbo 2024. This is by far the biggest break we've done on the website side of things so far. So hopefully we can fill that out. I mean, we got a solid amount of teams out. The last big teams are like the Blue Jays, the Rangers. Those are both big teams. Dodgers, like money-wise, they're not the worst. Rangers are pretty pricey at 305. The Blue Jays are the other pricey one at 293. Other than that, like the Mariners 130, Giants 205, Padres, Pirates. Of course I am. I just didn't want to ask if you didn't want to share. Of course I'm curious. The Reds on the far left are a good team, to anybody wondering. Oh, Jesus. That sounds like a great time. So did they just get married today or something? Oh, boy. Some people's kids. I don't like people. Some people, man, I tell you. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Really? So why today? What's got you feeling down today about it? Oh, geez. Some people, man, I tell you. Some people just, I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that, though. Hopefully things get a little bit better. Hopefully he wises up a little bit. It'll get better. It will. It'll get better. All right, well, we got a PSA submission right here. It is a 79 card submission. So, there's other people. There's a lot of people. Yeah, those people are the worst. The ones that are lying and all that. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully things get better. Hopefully he wises up. But those people are hard to change, you know. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this reveal here. So we'll go like this. Ooh, but now that changes everything. That really changes the camera view. It's kind of crazy. All right. Let's start this thing. All right, we got a PSA bulk reveal that just came back. It's a 79 card order. So we're going to get into it and see what grades we got. They're all sealed, so nobody's taking a look at them. And we are going to see what they come back as. 79 cards, all sports, assortment, baseball, football, some hockey in there. There's some basketball. And we're going to see how this stuff came back. I missed a bit of tape. There we go. All right, here's the first box. All right, our first box here, we're starting off with a Zach NATO Radiating Rookies, which got a 9. Radiating Rookies NATO. Go ahead and gets a 9. Now, let me turn this on quick. This usually helps the glare just a little bit. There we go. Next up, we got a Loiver Pagiro from Bowman Sterling to 199, gets a gem 10. Nice card. Sebastian Walcott to 199. I believe this is first Bowman. Nice. From a Mega, gets a 10. That's a sick card. Presentations. Steph Curry gets a 9. Those are cool cards. There's a lot of those in this sub. Not Curry's, but just in general. Yaqueen Wild. Gold to 10. Gets a gem 10. Cool card. Technicolor Acuna gets a 10. Nice little card there. Nothing crazy, but still a nice 10. Robert Perez Jr. 7. Ew. How did that card 7? It's not a big card in a 10 anyways, but we still like to see 10s. Glider Figueroa 9. And Luis Serna, purple auto, gets a 10. So our first mini box, not the best, but not the worst. These boxes are tough to open, man. Oh, they got tape on the side, that's why. Oh, yeah, they're all sweet cards. This is a 79 card submission that came back. They are not all the shops. Sorry, 1 second. All right. Got a Joy of Baseball, Jazz Chisholm, 10. I know Matt loves this one. There you go, Matt. That's a sick card to 10. I don't know if he's watching or not. Same with this one. This is also his. Miggy, the Joy of Baseball. Gems. The Happy Mistakes Variation. Gives him a little afro. Nice. CJ Stroud gets a 10 on the Refractor Flamethrowers. Silver, I guess. I'm used to baseball with refractors. Paul Skeens to 150 auto gets a 9. I wish that one would have 10, but it gets a 9. Still not bad. You want me to start over? I'll show you at the end. I'm doing it live for a YouTube video too. Jordan Addison to 50 gets a 9. Here, Matt, I'll show you these ones that I just showed of yours. I know you love those. I remember those are yours. They gemmed. I know those are some of your favorites. I'm glad those 10 for you. Walker Bueller to 65 from Gilded Auto, 10. Bo Jackson from 89 gets a 9. That's a cool looking card though. Even though 9's, it's still sweet to have. 89 Fleer and a 9. Matt McClain gets a gem 10 to 99 on the autograph. Patty Mahomes Contours 10 on the white shimmer. Divison De Los Santos green auto gets a 10. Nice card. Ant-Man, what a time to have this. Red Wave gets a gem 10. That's a good time to have this card. Good time for that to come back. Victor Wembanyama gets a 9 on the anti-gravity. I don't know how that card 9s. I really don't. There's some cards in here that it's a little questionable. Maybe that corner. Maybe. I don't think so. Another Victor Wembanyama. Attack the Rack. 10. Nice. What up, Rick? Welcome back. Nice 10 on the Wemby. Contours to 125. Jordan Addison gets a 9. Oh, that would have been a sick 10 in that color match. Maybe slightly OC. That's probably what they saw. It's a touch OC left to right. Giannis presentations, 9. Anthony Edwards. This one I don't understand how it got the grade. Oh, that corner. But I swear those corners were not like that, but it got an 8. Look how perfectly centered that card is. It's got to be those bottom corners. You can't really see them on here, but I guess. I mean, there is whitening. 8. Lazaro Montes, auto, 10s. That's a nice card on the first auto. Wemby, Prism Monopoly gems. We'll take any Wemby rookie that gems. Luis Rodriguez Sapphire gets a 9. Amen Thompson presentation gets a 9. They don't like these presentations, apparently. All right, now the big brick, the bulk of it. The bulk of the order right here. Let me grab a few of these. Ugh. Hey, I love it. I'm a big O's fan. There you go. I'm a diehard Orioles fan, so I love it. Got a Pedro Pineda that gets a 10. Mega box. I'm named after their field, so you gotta love it. Elijah Green refractor. Wait, no, that's not even a refractor. That's just a base. Gets a 10. Anthony Richardson, Gridiron Kings. Gems, nice. Yeah, I'm named after their field, so I'm a diehard there. Justin Jefferson to 125 gets a 10. There we go. That's a sick card. Joenski Knoll Mega Box 10s. There's a lot of 10s now. I like it. Nico Collins. I jinxed it. Red Mojo 9s. Alejandro Azuna. Lunar Glow gets a 9. Still a sick card. I'm upset with this grade. Joe Montana. Zebra gets a 9. I don't know how that card 9'd. Maybe that top right corner there. That's the only thing I think might be wrong with it. But, I mean, if there's something wrong with it, I can't blame him for giving me a 9 off of 10. Azur Thompson Sheesh out of 25 gets a 10. Nice card. James Outman Purple Auto gets a gem 10. Purple Speckle autograph. Rookie debuts Nick Suzuki. Canvas gets a gem 10. Nice card. I don't know too much about hockey, but I think he's good, right? Matt, if you're still watching, confirm. Is that a nice card? It's always nice to get a 10, but I don't know. Wilbur Abreu gets a 9 on the first auto. Will Levis to 50 gets a 9. God, I don't know how some of these 9'd. I really don't. It's still a good order overall, but Jordan Lawler 10s on the Lunar Glow. Nice card. This one is so sick. This was one in a giveaway over on our Whatnot. One pack was given away on our Whatnot. And a Tatis 1 of 5 was hit, and it gemmed. 1 of 5 Tatis PSA 10. How sick is that card? Brock Purdy Prism gem. Oh, this was the Michael Harris comic. Got a 9. Still a nice card. I haven't seen these cards before this one. Now I see them all the time. But nice 9. Ja Presentations gets a gem 10. Cason Wallace Presentations gems. Brooks Lee. What's this one? I don't remember. Oh, Sapphire gems. Chris Duarte gets a 9 on the choice autograph. Still a cool card. Oh, here we go. If B-Right's watching, this is his card right here. Luis Guanipa 10s on the auto gold shimmer. This dude's a stud. Gems. And this is my only card in the submission. Adley Rutschman gold Safi 10. Chris Murray Presentations, gems. This one, it got a 9. But I honestly think this one 9'd because we sent it bulk. I don't think it should have 9'd. I think if we would have sent it regular or something, it might have gemmed. Because I don't see an error on this card. Unless, are those on the card? No, that's on the back of the slab, I think. Still a nice card in a 9, but I don't know. Scoot Henderson gets a gem. I know. To 199. I really do think it should have, you know, whatever. I'm starting to realize when I send cards on the border of bulk and regular, if they 10, they should be in regular. If they 9, they should be in bulk. They seem to give a 9 more often. And it could just be a coincidence. I don't know. But Keon Johnson, White Sparkle 10. It's a sick card. Stuart Thompson, gem on the presentation. Azure Thompson times 2. This one got a 9. Those presentations don't seem to grade that well, I'm learning. Keontae George, gems. They seem to not like these ones as much. Amen Thompson, gems. That's a nice one. Another Ja. It's got crap on the back of this one. Gets a 10. Anthony Richardson to 75 from Phoenix. Gems. Nice card. That's a sick card, actually. CJ Stroud to 150. Gets a 10. Nice on the teal. It's a nice card. Take that all day. Nick Prado to 499 on the auto. Gets a 9. A Nick Prado auto. Jordan Addison on the bomb squad. Gems. Yeah, we take him. Aiden Hutchinson, Rookie of the Year, gold to 25 gems. Nice card. Vincent Edward Jackson, Bo Jackson, 87 gets an 8. That's a way cleaner card than an 8 if you ask me. I mean, the corners are sharp. It's center. It's top to bottom, isn't it? Yeah, that's why. Brandon Miller presentations gets a gem. Nice rook. Wilbin Francesca refractor auto gets a gem. That's a nice card. That's a nice one. Brandon Miller presentations. Another gem. My stack of 10s is getting very high here. Young Guns, Matty Beniers, UD Canvas, gems. These canvases are not the easiest cards to gem. But you got a gem 10 on that one, Matt. Edwin Arroyo gets a 10 to 299. Can't complain with the stack of 10s. I wish there was more, but, you know. Ahmad Sauce Gardner to 175 gems. Stud. Tavares B-Right. Mega Box Auto gets a gem 10. Christopher Morel, I think there's just a Mega Box. Yep, gets a 10. Still sick card nonetheless. Denzer Guzman, 9s on the Bowman Mega. Where could this one have gone wrong? Because it got an 8. I mean, I don't see anything. Maybe there's a touch of white down there, but not really. There's no white on the dark corner. And, maybe that, I don't know. I don't think. This one I do not understand. Jefferson 8s. That card is not an 8. And it's all scratched up on the slab. Centered. I don't know. I must have missed something on that one. But I don't think I missed anything. And then rounded off an Evan Lee with a gem. And that's all we got. So Matt and OTH, I'll show you guys your cards again. But just for the YouTube side. So we had 4 8s, which is more 8s than I want, and a 7, which that's not ideal. These are the 9s. But these were the gems. So all these were gem 10s. That was a stack of 9s, and this is 8. So it's still a good sub, but not the best one that I've had. I want to get all 10s. That's my goal on one of these big ones, is somehow get all 10s. Here, let me organize these. Anyways, I'll organize them in a second. But that was a really good sub. Appreciate you guys for watching. And I will catch you later. Yeah. OTH, the one that you really didn't want to get under a 9. Now, I think I know why. If you look at these bottom 2 corners, you can't really see, but there is white. I don't remember seeing that when I sent it in, but maybe I missed it. Who knows? I mean, I'm pretty sure you would have saw that too. I don't remember there being white corners down there. Maybe. Because the front of the card's perfect. I mean, there are no flaws on that front of the card. It's centered beautifully. There's no print lines. Yeah, it's those corners. They can. They definitely can. They can treat you really good, and then they can screw you like that. No, I don't think you do either. I mean, those are dark corners too. They're not white soft corners. I don't think you would miss that, which is so. I thought that card was gonna gem when I sent it out for sure. What up? I was showing the PSA cards, Matt and OTH. I will organize these your guys' cards right now so that I can show you guys again, from what I at least remember. There might be a card or two that I forget was yours. Was this Levis yours, OTH? Yeah, it was. Was this one yours? I think. I know that one wasn't. I don't think that was. Don't think that was. That one was yours. This one was not. This one was. This one was. And this one was. This was. I'm actually shocked how well I remember these PSA subs and whose is whose. I think because I watch these things so intensely. Nope, nope, nope. Some of those are B rights. We'll worry about that at another time. I might as well take B rights cards out when I get to them. So I'm going to have to organize them anyways. I want to fill this Bowman case. It's on... Here, let me do this, actually. It's on the far left of your screen there, the teams we got left, in case you're wondering. So this goes to OTH. No, no. I think that was not anybody's. That was OTH's. That was, and that was. I think you had a 30 card sub OTH. Does that sound right? Sounds right to me. This is Rusty's. What a time to get that back, huh? Nope, nope, nope. But yeah, there's Matt's. I know Matt's happy about those 2 cards right there. I believe that's OTH's. Nice card to gem. Those are not. Those are his. That's a sick card for you, OTH. That one's yours. This one is not. Let's go back to here. Edwin Arroyo. There's your Gem 10, Matt. Matt, how many cards did you have in the sub? 5? I think off the top of my head. Sounds about right. That's yours. This is here. This is here. Here. Yeah, I think you had 5. I think that's your 5th one right there. Bo. So these are all his. These are all his. These go here. God, who needs a sheet when you can just remember? So that goes here. This goes here, there, there. Those are all OTH. Just talking to myself. OTH. This is my one card. Let's be right. Believe that's OTH's. That one I could be mistaken. Yeah. I almost wish I sent that Beckett. I almost feel like that could have black labeled. That's the cleanest card I think I've seen. Yeah, okay. So this looks right. So Matt, these are yours. I don't know if you're still in here, but I'll re-show you yours. I believe so. 5 cards. Zach Nato, Radiating Rookies 9. Matty Beniers 10, Canvas. Your Chisholm, Variation 10. I love that card. I really like this card too. The Miggy, Happy Mistakes, Variation Gemmed. And your Nick Suzuki 10. So those are your 5. At least what I believe are just... I think you only had 5. I believe OTH had 30, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere around there. So OTH, you had the Jaw 10. Casey Wallace 10. Brooks Lee gem. Chris Murray gem. Scoot gem. Asir Thompson. CJ Stroud. Anthony Richardson. And John Morant. Those are all gems. You got what? 9 cards in here, so we'll make one more. Call it a stack of 10. Eamon Thompson got a gem. Then you Keontae George. Curry 9. Skeens 9. This is another card that I thought should have gemmed. I guess it's a little off-centered. Jordan Addison 9. Brandon Miller gem. Welbin Francisca gem. That's a nice card. Brandon Miller. I'll put sleeves on these for you guys too. Walcott gem and Stroud gem. Oh, I need one more here. Lazar Montes gem 10. Nice first. I could have been wrong. You might have had more than... You might have had 31. I'll check my sheet again. Unless one of these isn't yours. Victor Wembanyama gem. Wemby gem. Asir Thompson a 25 gem. Victor Wembanyama Anti-Gravity 9. Addison to 125 9. Giannis 9. I think most of these are going to be 9s now. Eamon Thompson. Is this yours? I can't remember if this is yours or not. I'll have to look at my sheet, but I'll put it there for now. Will Levis. Victor Wembanyama. I'm telling you that card should attend. Asir Thompson and your Edwards. So those are OTH. B right had the Guanipa, Harris, and Tavares. Rusty had the Ant-Man. Jordan Lawler, Let's Go Tatis gem. The Bo 8, which I guess top to bottom, but I still think that should not have 8. Bo Jackson 9. And Walker Buehler gem. And then all these are iconics. That was a good sub overall. Let me double check my sheet and make sure. Submission sheet. You guys should see my organization on these submission sheets. So be right. OTH had 32. So you had the Wemby. Yep. Contours, flamethrowers. Yep. Skeens. Brady was yours. Okay. Francisco Luzardo, Thompson, Edwards, Giannis, Victor. All those presentations. Okay, so let me double check. Yeah, this is 32 because this is a stack of 10, 10 plus 2. Yeah, so these are 32. And then 5, so the Adley, and then 4. Rusty had the 1. Matt had 5. Perfect. So these are back. I can color code these green. I am not the most organized person, except for when it comes to this. I'm very organized. Because I love nothing more than getting gem 10s, and I want to give people gem 10s. Perfect. I really do think, looking back, that we could have sent this one BGS to try to black label. I don't see anything wrong with that card. Well, maybe there is a little ding in the bottom right, actually. Maybe we're lucky that gemmed. Or maybe they did it and they felt bad and gave us a gem. Who knows? That's always a possibility. That's such a sick card. I'm a big fan of that card. From a freaking giveaway. A giveaway pack. And out of 5 Tatis and gems. I'd say that was a good givey. Insane. Alright, so I'll put these in the safe and do all that stuff. Alright. So, while we're here, while I'm live, I want to talk to you guys about this Bowman case. I don't know how many people we got in here, but I want to give you a rundown of this Bowman case. Because it's one of those things that, I mean, it's prospects, right? So unless you know your prospects, it's very difficult to know who to be grabbing. And so one of my favorite things is to go through the checklist. And if anybody wants to go along with the checklist, I will be happy to show you guys kind of what the checklist is looking like. I think it's out. Last I heard, it actually got taken down. But I'll go through a different checklist with you. Let's see. Oh, it's all weird, but full checklist. It's not broken down by teams like I ideally want. Well, here, we'll do this. Go prospects live. If you guys are wondering who the prospects are and what they're turning out to be or what they're projected to be, look up prospect live. Oops. Here. I'll show you guys here. If you guys are staying tuned, I'll give you a rundown here. If it ever loads. Personally, the big team to grab right now are one of those two. The Rangers or the Blue Jays. All right, so here's what I'm talking about. We'll go. Let me do this quick. Give me uno momento, por favor. All right. So here's what it looks like. This is called Prospect Live. So it gives you a little rundown, mock, whatever, right? But right here, you scroll down, you got 2024 Bowman Preview. You go into it. And you can tap on your teams. So the Diamondbacks are still live, right? You go to the Diamondbacks. You see they only really have one prospect, but he is a tier 2. And it gives you a whole rundown. It gives you the risk and the ceiling of the player, too, down here. Which is nice. You can go through that with all the teams, right? Atlanta's already been taken. The O's are still there. They have Max Wagner. I mean, they have a lot of prospects, right? The risk 10, ceiling 2, risk 5, ceiling 5, whatever. But you also got to remember that these have rookies. So the O's, while they may not have any tier 1 or tier 2 prospects, even though I do like Wagner a lot, What they do have is Colton Cowser, Kierstead, and Westberg rookies. So you got to remember that when taking into account these teams. Red Sox are nice. They got a lot of prospects. The Cubbies still there. Now here's an interesting team, the White Sox. They are expensive at 205 because of how many players they have. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this player right here is very interesting. The reason he's interesting is he's 6'7", 240-pound outfielder. You can see here his risk is a 10, but his ceiling's an 8, which is pretty high. The ceiling, I think, for Dylan Cruz is a 9. So he's one of those big strikeout or home run hitters, which the hobby seems to love, right? The Reds may only have one prospect, but keep in mind they have Ellie De La Cruz, Novelle Marte, and this year one of the retrofractors is Pete Rose. Pete Rose signs as a Red, so keep that in mind. The Guardians, they're already taken, that's why they're that cheap. The Rockies are still there. They do have a tier 2 guy, 18 years old, who hit .325 with 21 extra base hits in 43 games. You don't see this often. His risk is a 9, but his ceiling can go up to a 10. That's big. You don't see that often. Same with here again. Another guy, risk 10, ceiling 7 to 9. I mean, and they're outfield young and a young third baseman. So, there's that. Astros, couple tier 2 guys, not bad. Risk 6, ceiling 8. Same with this guy. Young, shortstop, outfield. That's what you want to see. I don't mind that. The Royals are still there. They got a tier 2 guy, 18-year-old catcher. That's why his risk is a 9. But they have an 18-year-old outfielder, a couple outfielders, a few of them. Angels, not awful. They got a lot on the... Holy crap, they got a lot of autos on that checklist. Dodgers aren't bad because they do have more of the rookie stuff in the Ohtani case hit that you're looking for. So while they only have one here, they do have some other guys. The Brew crew are gone. They've got a decent amount. The Twins, obviously. Again, for those of you who don't know, every spot that you get in our Bowman Jumbo case break, you get a shot at the Twins. So you can grab all the cheapest teams, and per team you get one entry into the Twins, and it's randomized when we rip it. The Mets are decent. The Yankees are already gone. They've got a lot on that list. Susak's not bad for them Athletics. Plus you get Soderstrom and Geloff rookies. Aiden Miller for the Phillies. Phillies are gone. Pirates, Tony Blanco Jr., I don't mind him. Valdez ain't awful. The Padres, they're cheaper. Here, this guy, he is a pitcher, but I've heard a lot about him. He's not bad. He got a good ceiling. So not awful. The Mariners, they are still there as well. Ian Smith, not bad at all. He absolutely crushed in single A, close to 300, 3 home runs, 5 stolen bases in 11 games. Dang. Ben Williamson is not an awful one. He's better than people think. Cardinals and Rays, you're amazingly buying them for, well, they're both gone. But the reason why people want these teams is you got to remember there's Mason Wynn rookies and Bob Gibson got announced as the other retrofractor. Rays, Junior Caminero. The Rangers are expensive because while they have a lot of on their list, but the big ones right here. Sebastian Walcott. He's up there in the top Rangers prospects. These are his first autographs. He did have his first cards in Bowman Chrome, but this is his first auto. So that's big. The Blue Jays, this guy is, risk 10, ceiling 9. He is a tier 1 player. This is the only tier 1 player team left in our case break. He's pretty good. He's an 18-year-old shortstop. That's what you're looking for. Not to mention they also have an 18-year-old outfielder too. Then you got your Dylan Cruz, who's already gone. See, even Dylan Cruz, though, has a ceiling of 9. His risk is lower, but his ceiling's not as high as some of these other ones. So, you can see on the left all those teams that are left. I like going through it. I like looking at the checklist. There's a lot to know about it. And so I like to know. Oh. Minus 213. And that's I can hear his music playing in the other room. So, I mean, personally, I don't mind the D-backs here. I mean, you can play it smart. So, if you're looking at this checklist, you can go D-backs and you can grab Lawler, who's kind of your big chase. The Orioles have a bunch of rookies, plus some prospects. They are 161, but Kauser, Kierstead, and Westberg you're looking for. White Sox have that powerhouse hitter, but he is expensive. They're 205. I love the Reds at their price. While they don't have really the prospects, they do have Ellie De La Cruz, Novelli Marte rookies, and Pete Rose is the retrofractor autographs. I like that. Rockies 145. They're another very, very solid team. Lots of high-end ceiling potential there. Tigers are cheap. $61. My favorite team left, I mean, obviously the expensive ones, the Rangers and Blue Jays. I like them both. The paper spot's being slept on a little bit, I think. 113, you get all the paper in the break. So you get all Walker Jenkins, all Dylan Cruz, all Sebastian Walcott if there's paper of him, all of the top guys. If it's paper, you get them. If you gem some of that Walker Jenkins and stuff in that paper spot, you're talking, you can make out with some serious money in that. I mean, let's check eBay and see what a, I don't know, what a Wyatt Langford Gem 10 does. Wyatt Langford Bowman. I mean, a Gem 10's $35 right now. Is he sold? Oh, no, there's 78. Oh, that's a refractor. His stuff's tanked a little bit. A lot of it now that I never understand. You get called up and then their stuff tanks. I mean, when draft came out, Skeens PSA 10s were doing $80 in paper, and Langford was doing $100 in 10s in paper. So there's money to be made in the paper spot. There is. You just got to move quick on it. And again, every team on this has a chance at the Twins. Doesn't matter if you fill out this break, every single spot here, you have one chance at the Twins. So it's not like you grab 5 teams, you get one spot at the Twins. No, it's if you grab 5 teams, you get 5 chances at the Twins in Walker Jenkins. Is it posted onto our Facebook? don't think it is. So I can post that. Get that rolling. Yeah, it doesn't look posted, so I'll have to get that posted here. Give me un momento. Well, actually, doesn't matter. I'll do it here while I'm here to answer any questions you guys may have about the checklist or anything like that. It's a tough thing to learn, is Bowman checklist. It's really not easy, trust me. I take a lot of time to try to learn it, so I totally understand if you guys want to ask any questions about it. I do not blame you. So I am posting it to our Facebook so that everybody can see what the teams are, who's got what, how much these certain teams are. I also should probably post this on our Instagram like this too. I might do that here shortly. I know I'm a believer in this product. Bowman's where the money is, man. Alright, let me go here. O's are... Actually, let me do this. I'm going to go to the personal sheet for a second while I bring up our website over here so I can confirm the prices. It just makes it easier on me not having to look back and forth here. 93. The Orioles are 161. Not bad for the rookies that you can get. White Sox 205. I'm a big believer in that big hitter. Everybody wants to chase the power, and there's no more power than you want to chase with him. $109 on the Cubbies. Reds, again, if you guys are looking at just prospects, you might not see much for the Reds. But you got to remember, they have Elly De La Cruz, Novelle Marte rookies, and Pete Rose signs for them for the first time in a Topps product in a very, very long time. It's the retrofractor. That's what, not Tom Brady, but that's what Babe Ruth had some. And, oh, what's his name? Roberto Clemente had one. They sell for good money. They are hard to pull, I'm not going to lie to you, but at least you have that safety in chasing also Elly De La Cruz and Novelle Marte. And Encarnacion Strand. You can't forget about him. Angels are 109. Doyers are 205. Doyers. The Mets are $93 in a case. So think about it this way. You can buy one hobby box if you want. One hobby box will cost you $300. One spot is the Mets in a case of jumbo, which is double expensive as hobby, is $93. So... I'm just saying, it's worth the shot, you know? I can see why Rusty sings in here and goes a little stir crazy. The Rangers at 305, man. You're chasing, Langford signs, Evan Carter rookies, so there's that. But you're really chasing that Sebastian Walcott first auto, man. It's if you can hit some of those, you're looking good. If you can hit one of those things, let me tell you. Paper spots about 150, 113. Okay. 113. Looks good to me. 8-box full case pre-sale. Twins randomized to everyone. What? And share public posts to your pages without switching. Does this work? Will that post on my Insta? Let me see if that does. If it does, that's awesome. That'll save me some time. The A's put up 20 runs today? What the hell? What the hell? All right. Okay, cool. All right, so that's posted up to Facebook. If anybody's interested in taking a look, the teams are in there as well with their prices, with a link to it. If you guys want to go ahead and take a look, check the link, see what you want to do. So that is posted to Facebook. You guys can go ahead and check that. Let me bring this back up to the side here for a split second, so you guys can just see the teams that are left. The big teams that are still left are right here. Believe it or not, the Blue Jays are one of the most sought-after teams right now in 2024 Bowman Jumbo. They have an 18-year-old prospect shortstop who's got a very, very big market. Rockies, another good one. Reds, another good team. Reds, you got Pete Rose Retrofractors with his first autographs in a Topps product in a very long time. The O's may not have that. I mean, they have a few prospects, but not necessarily tier ones. But they do have Kauser, Kierstead, and Westberg that you're looking for. Sebastian Walcott's first autos there on the Rangers. Giants have Jungwoo Lee, Kyle Harrison. Athletics, Soderstrom, Geloff, Butler, plus some prospects, Daniel Susac, autos. The Rockies have a lot of high ceiling prospects. White Sox, again, have that 6'7", 240-pound outfielder. Then Diamondbacks, you can get your Jordan Lawlers. So, if you guys want to, go check that out on our Facebook. It is posted and pinned, so you guys can see how expensive the teams are, whatever you want to do with that. And I will probably shut her on down here. I just wanted to kind of give a rundown of the PSA cards, what they did, the submission, and I will catch you all another